What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Hope all has been well. As you can see, California is nice and sunny for once for today. Tomorrow becomes cloudy again, then it rains for another 3 days after that. So we're going to make good use of the sunshine and do some installs. Today's video is going to be another Amazon special video. We got a bunch of LEDs going into the rig. We got LED bed lights, LED conversion lights. They're just replacing all the interior halogen lights with LEDs. And then we have these that were provided by LastFit. These are LED license plate lights. So we're going to get through, install all of these lights. I'm going to show you generally how to install them, and then we'll do some comparisons at the end. So I already did this side for the bed light. I just did that to test how much lighting would come out of it, and these are super bright for the price. And yeah, so let's get into installing the other light on the other side. I'll show you guys how to do that. It's super easy. So for the bed lights, I'm just going to use this little plastic pry tool to pop this little panel out. Most of the, I believe, well, the TRD Offroads already come pre-wired. The wiring just goes behind the tail light. I'll show you that in a little bit. You're just gonna go ahead and pop this off like so. Then this is where your new bed light's gonna go. So the Tacoma comes pre-wired for these bed lights. I'm not sure why they don't just come with them, but they're sitting behind your tail light. All you're gonna do is take out this one, and this one, these 10mm bolts, and then I'll show you where the wiring sits. So once you take these 3 bolts out, your taillight should just slide out. You can just put that to the side. Then in here, you can see this wire right here being held in by a clip. That's going to be the wire that connects to your new bed light. You're just going to feed this in through that hole, connect this wire with that one, and they should turn on. So I just fed this wire in through this hole, connected it here. You can pop off the little holder thing and then plug this one into there, but I'm not going to do it. But you can see when I click my unlock button, I turn on. So I forgot to show you guys this while I was doing it, but when you're installing this, there's a little tab here. You have to pull the tab apart and slide it down, and then from there slide it up, lock it in. If you try to just push this one in normally, like just push it in, it'll wobble. So you have to lock it in by pulling that tab, pushing it down, getting it flat, and then pushing it up, and then it'll lock in. So now it's on there. You can keep these little panels. If you want to take them out for some reason, keep them. So now we're going to move on to installing these LastFit LED license plate lights. Should be fairly easy. So for these license plate lights, you just have to reach under and twist. If you have smaller hands, cool. If you have big ogre hands, that sucks. And they should just pop out like so. Throw that into here, and you should be good to go. Do it for the other side and then test before you put them in. That's on. This one's on. Cool. So they're both on, both work. You just take your lights, screw them back in. Then save your OEM lights just in case they go out. At least you have extras in the meantime. From here, we're going to take it on into the cab, get those other LEDs installed. So the lights that we're going to be replacing are these two, the dome light and the vanity mirror lights. All these little halogen lights are going to be LEDs. The kit comes with a little pry bar. We're just going to pry bar off all these little lights and switch them to LEDs. So there's 4 tabs. You could use a flathead. I'm using this little pry bar that it came with, because I don't want to mess anything up. I don't want to scratch anything. So there's 4 tabs. You just pop them out one by one. Try not to break your dome light lens. Oh, okay, well, that just pops off. And then there is a little dome light in there. That's what your dome light looks like. There's a little tab on the end. All you're gonna do is pull the little tab and the light should just pop out. So this is the old light. This is the new dome light we're gonna be replacing it with. Just gotta pull this out. There's a little slot that you slot your thing into. Before you go ahead and put the lens back on, you want to test, make sure that light turns on. Nice, it turns on. If it looks like it's a little dim, you want to take this little tab and push it towards the inside. Put the lens back on, and then now we have working LEDs. From here, we're going to be working on replacing these dome lights. It should be pretty straightforward. Same thing with the dome lights. You're just going to go in and pry the lenses off. And they should just fly off like that. Make sure not to break any of these tabs. So in order to take this light out, unless you have godlike finger strength, you're just going to take a piece of tape, wrap around the bulb, and pull it out. Or a string, I suppose. Whatever you could fit up into there to pull out this. So it's like that. Try to use the strongest tape you have. I don't think you're going to reuse these bulbs anyways, so if there's some residue on there, no big deal. You're just going to take your LED, shove it in. So you just want to make sure, test all your LEDs before you put the lens back on. Make sure they're working properly, adjust them if need be. So, you can already see the difference. From here, you're just gonna rinse repeat for the other side. Pop this one off. Again, all this stuff is plastic. Try not to break it. Easy to say, hard to do, but it's all plastic. It does take a couple tries sometimes, especially if you have boo-boo painter's tape like I do. Pops right out sometimes. Cool. Very nice. Very nice. So for these vanity mirrors, you just take your pry bar or screwdriver, push this up from the bottom. There should be a little clip, and it should just slide out. Super easy. Do that for both sides, and they should just pop out super easy. There's only one tab there. Take your pry bar again, pop out the old ones. And try not to lose them. And then slide in the new ones. These ones just slide in. So there's no fandangling around. Just slide them in. And then if you don't know, you want to make sure you have the LEDs faced outwards. So black side on the other side. Have these faced outwards. This one's not turning on. So since that one's not turning on, we're going to pop this one out again. Flip it upside down. Line up those lights, and then there you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Push up, slide down. Push up, slide down. Get in here, pop these old lights out. Pop these suckers in. Test. They both turn on. Perfect. First try. Slide these on. No more crazy orange light. And yeah, super easy. So from here, we're gonna wait till it's nighttime so I can do some comparison shots for you guys, and I'll see you then. So that is about it. The LEDs look really good. They're a lot brighter than the halogen OEM bulbs that come with the truck. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concern, leave them down below. If you guys like the lights, if you guys found this helpful, make sure to hit that like button. If you guys want to see more of this kind of stuff, more installs that are coming soon, some big stuff happening soon, make sure to hit that subscription button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.